Alright, second page, write the function from the graph. So it's the equation of the function from the graph. First thing's function type. This is an exponential growth. So we're following a times b, a times b to the x minus h plus k. So our hk, we're going to just assume that it's this point here, is at -1, -5. We look at our first height, 1, 2, 3, so a is 3, and then we decide what did I multiply the 3 by to get to this next height of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so then that would be b, which is 2. So we have 3 times 2 to the power of x plus 1 and then minus 5. So that's our equation. Looking at the graph, getting some information, would identify the key characteristics. We have 0 and for our x-intercept is going to be right here, so that's going to be between -1 and 0. Remember, this is the only function that we have to say between for the x-intercept. Y-intercept is going to be 0 and 1. Domain is -infinity to +infinity. Range is going to be from -5 not included up to +infinity. And then vertical asymptote is none, and horizontal asymptote is y equals -5. Okay, the second one. This is also an exponential, but this time it's a decay. How do I know this? Well, if I look at the reflection here, it's going down. The exponential decay. Our HK value, this is up to yourself, but we can use this one at 1, 3. So our first height is 1, and multiply this 1 by 2. Next height of 2, and then if that's the case, this should be 4, and then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So we have 1 times, which I'm not going to write, 2 to the power of x minus 1 plus 3. Identify the key characteristics. So this time between, or again between -1 and 0. Y-intercept is at 0, 1. Domain is -infinity to +infinity, and range is from -infinity, because it's the lowest value, up to the highest, which is +3, and the 3 is not included because it will never cross that horizontal asymptote. Vertical asymptote none, horizontal asymptote y equals 3. Okay, this time graph the function characteristics. -1, +4. So plot that value, and we're going to do a horizontal line through that. And then we look at what our A value is. And our A value is -1, so we go down 1. This is a decay, so decay usually looks like this. We're going to reflect it, so it's going to be up to the right. And we're multiplying by, we're going to go to the left, so multiplying by 2. If we went to the right, we'd have to multiply by 1/2. So this height of 1 becomes a height of 2, then a height of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we can't get the rest of that in there. So go ahead, and that would be a 1/2 right there, which would help us with our y-intercept. So our x-intercept is -3, 0, 1. Which is its value is -infinity to 4 not included. None. Then we want to draw the inverse. So first thing we'll do is do our vertical asymptote. This is a horizontal asymptote. This one will have a vertical asymptote at x equals +4. So we're drawing our +4. Our HK value is going to be 4, -1. So we can put our dot right here. Oops. Okay, sorry about that. So we have a dot at our point at negative 1, 3, so 3, negative 1. And then we have negative 2, 2, so 2, negative 2. And then we have negative 3, 0, so 0, negative 3. Negative 4, negative 4, so it's going to be in the same place. And then we'll have this little dot right here, and it's going to follow this shape. And again, we're looking for it to reflect across this y equals x line. So if we had a mirror right here, it would reflect right across it. Our x-intercept is our y-intercept from over here. So that's going to be 3.5 and 0. Our x-intercept becomes our y-intercept, so 0, 3. The domain and the range switch, so that's going to be negative infinity to 4. And you can see it goes from smallest up to largest, which is positive 4. And the range is going to be from negative infinity, and it's continuing up to positive infinity. And then there's no horizontal asymptote. Okay, last one on this page. Again, graph the function in its inverse and identify the key characteristics. This is a square root function. So negative 4, positive 1. And we go over 1 up 1 normally. We're going to go up a half here. And we go over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 normally up 2. We're only going to go up 1. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Square root 9. We go up 3. I'm only going to go up 1.5 because I'm halving all of these values. Okay, x-intercept, there is none, which means the y-intercept is none. Oh, I forgot to answer in the last one. Is this function, this blue one, is this a function? Then yes, satisfies the vertical line test. So let's go back to this one. Y-intercept is going to be 0, 2. Domain is from negative 4 to infinity, so from here to the right. Range of the lowest value is 1 up to positive infinity. 1 goes to infinity, vertical asymptote none, horizontal asymptote also none. Switch colours. So it's negative 4, 1 becomes 1, negative 4. This negative 3 and 1.5 becomes 1.5 and negative 3. 0, 2, 2, 0. And then 5 and 3.5 becomes 3.5 and 5. You can see that shape, if I can draw it without being all over the place. Is this a function? Well, a vertical line test it would pass, so yes. X-intercept should be 2, 0. We can see it there, and it came from the y-intercept. The domain is lowest value, which is negative 1. Oh, I'm sorry, positive 1 to infinity. And then range is going to be from negative 4 all the way up. Positive infinity, vertical asymptote none, horizontal asymptote none.